So hi guys, this is Amit and you are watching Study with Amit. So today I am here with the topic loops. So we'll learn how we can do iteration of loops. So let's start. But before this starting loop, I have to tell you something about a short topic which is escape sequence. Now escape sequence, we can use this as slash backslash n backslash t backslash r backslash b. Now these are some functions like this backslash n has function to jump to a new line. This slash t has the function to give the space, as t stand for tab, it gives 8 space slash r and slash b. So now here we are with the topic loops. So how we can use a loop? So first we'll know how to form series. Series in loops. So now if we write 1, 2, 3 plus series 1, 2, 3 till its 10th term, then we have to print the sum of series. So for this we have to use loop. So now we have for loop, and for this we'll write like this, you will understand. Int sum s is equal to 0 for int I is equal to 1, I is less than equal to 10, I plus plus. S is equal to s plus I, SOPLN I. Yes. Now we have taken s is equal to 0. Here I we declared it 1. Here condition is less than 10. So yes, then it will come inside this. S is equal to s plus I. S is 0. Then in first time it will become 1. So it will become 1, but it will not go outside this loop. So this loop will be executing again and again. So I value will be plus plus and it will become 2. 2 is less than 10. Yes, it will add 2, 3. Like this it will go till 10th term, and 10 is equal to 10. Yes, 10th term it will print, and then when 11th term it will go 11. 11 is less than 10. No, then it will give the output of their sum. Now series 2, we have to find the sum of odd numbers like 1, 3, 5 till 10th term. Now if there would be that we have to find till 10, then it would be okay. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and after that it will not execute. So this would be the output, but it is their 10th term. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 19. It will print the sum of all this. So for this we'll write int s is equal to 0 I is equal to 1, I is less than equal to 10, I plus plus. So S is equal to 0 and A is equal to 1. So int I is equal to 1, we have declared here 1, condition is I is less than 10 and it will show that I plus plus it will work. So sum is 0, sum is equal to sum plus A. Sum 0 equal to sum plus A means 0 plus 1, sum is 1 and A is equal to A plus 2. SOPLN sum is equal to plus S. This is the program. S is 0, I is 1, I is 1, yes I is less than 10, S is equal to S plus A, S is 1. Now A is equal to A plus 2, A value 1 and 1 plus 2 3, it will become 3. Now A is 3, I is less than I will become 2 and I is less than 10, yes. Now S is equal to S plus A, S is 1, 1 is equal to 1 plus A का value 3, it will be from 4, sum of these two number 3 1. After this, if we will go more further, we will get 9. After this, we will get 16, and it will go so on and print the sum of all the series. Now we have here this series 1 plus 4 plus 9 plus 16 till 10th term. So now we have to put here logic. So 1, what can it be? So we have to find it. 1 to the power 2 is 1 plus 2 to the power 2 is 4 plus 3 to the power 2 is 9 plus 4 to the power 2 and so on. So this is the logic of this program. If you find this, then it is very easy to solve these type of sums. So let's do this. Int S is equal to 0 and for int I is equal to 1, I is less than 10, I plus plus. Now we have written here declaration. After this there is condition that I is less than equal to 10, yes, and then I plus plus. So we'll write here n is equal to math dot pow I to the power 2. I means 1, 2, 3, it will go 1, 2, 3, 4 continuously till 10, and to the power 2 means I ka square. So 1 ka square, 2 ka square, 3 ka square and so on. And sum, if we have to find the sum of all this, so sum is equal to S plus M. SOPLN S. This was the program. Now here is a series, little bit complicated. So we have to find this series, sum of series of this series. So A plus A square by 3 plus A cube by 5 plus A to the power 4 by 7 and so on till nth term. So we have to see here what we can do. So a can also be written as a to the power 1 by 1. A to the power 1 by 1 is equal to a, we know. So for this we have to write it. So now, and for n terms we'll take input n is equal to sc dot next int n is equal to sc dot next int, and we'll take input of a also here, and now from here our programming starts. So now we'll write sum as double sum is equal to 0.0, as because powers and many calculations are there, so the answer will come in point or decimal. Int x is equal to 1. X is equal to 1. So now we know that we are studying loops, so we have to start loop for int I is equal to 1, I is less than equal to n I plus plus. I is equal to 1 and n terms, number of terms, it is given by the user here entered. So we'll take this here that I is less than equal to n. So it will go till n, and then we'll write here the next some part of this program. Now int sum, we have written here sum in double, so sum is equal to sum plus math dot, we'll write here math dot pow, because there is power a to the power 1. So what is a? A we have taken here input as a, and 1 is what? The I which is going inside the loop. So this is the program of sum, but there is also 1, 3, 5 in denominator. So we'll write few parts, whole by whole. This we have taken whole a to the power 1, a to the power 2 whole by x. By x. So, and x is equal to x plus 2, and this sum is equal to plus sum. This is the program. As we know that now we have completed the series, so we'll move towards some high-tech programs. Now, question 5, there is question of factorial. Write a program to take a number and find its factorial. So what is factorial? Now if we write here 7, then its factorial is equal to 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5 into 6 into 7. This is the factorial of this 7. So there is a difference between factor and factorial. Factor of 7 are 1 and 7. So now we have to find this one factorial. So for this I am not writing the full program but only the logic of this program, how to write. So now we will write here int fact is equal to 1. Int fact is equal to 1 we have declared here. So for int I is equal to 1, I is, now we have to take input of this number. Int no is equal to fc dot next int. We have taken here input this. So now I, the factorial of this number, the last number is 7, which is the original number. So I is less than equal to no, means if the input is 7, the last number will be equal to 7, and I plus plus. So now here just we need the logic that what to write where. So now fact is equal to 1. Now fact is equal to fact into I. Fact is 1, so 1 into 1 is equal to 1. Then I will be plus plus, means it will become 2. 2 is less than yes. Then 2 into no. Fact will be 1. Then 1 into 2 is 2. After this fact will become 2 and number will become 3. Then 2 into 3, 3 to the 6, which we get here 3 to the 6 and 6 1 is 6. And after this we will get this 6 4 is 24, and after that we will go so on. So this is the program and logic SOPLN fact. Now there is 6 number program. Write a program to take a number and find its LCM. So now we know how to find. We have to take two numbers and find their LCM, which is lowest common factor. So now we will take input. We have taken here input A and here B. So if we take LCM of 2 and 6, is 2, 2, 3 is 6, LCM. So now we have to find for int I is equal to 1, I is less than equal to A into B, I plus plus. Now I is 1, I is less than A into B means 6 to the 12, 12 into B and I plus plus, 12 and I plus plus. So now we have started a loop. So inside this loop what we will do is that we will write if I mod A equal to 0 and I mod A is equal to 0 and I mod B equal to 0. If I mod A is equal to 0 and I mod B is equal to 0, so now we will print SOPLN I and we will break. will break here and I will be printed. So now what is logic behind this? So I is 1, I is less than a into b, 68 12, I plus plus. I means 12 mod a is 2 equal to 0, yes, and 12 mod 6 equal to 0, yes. Now we have here a question, write a program to take a number and print whether it is prime number or not. If we write here 3, then how we will find that it is prime number or not? So for this we find the factors. Its factor is 1 and 3. If we write here 4, then it is not a prime number, as because it has factors more than 2. So this is only the difference between a prime number and a composite number. So we have to find a prime number. For this we will take an input from user. Int no is equal to sc dot next int. Now we will start the loop. Now what says the loop? That for int I is equal to 1, I is less than equal to no and I plus plus. So I is equal to 1, I is less than no number and I plus plus. So now what we have to find, that whether it has more than 2 factors or not. So for this we will write here, if number mod I is equal to 0, if number mod I is equal to 0, then we'll take one variable c is equal to 0, then c plus plus. Now it says that number of factors of this number. So if there is 3, so 3 mod 1, yes, 1, c plus plus 1, and then 3 mod 2, no, and then 3 mod 3, yes, and after that it will not work. So it will give result 2 for prime number. Now for if, closing this if and for loop, out of the for loop we write, if c is equal to 2, then system dot out dot print ln prime number, else not a prime number. Write this one, this is very important as it came in previous year. Now in question number 8, there is series called Fibonacci series. Now it was given by a scientist and mathematician Fibonacci. So the series was as that 0, 1, 1, 2, 3 till here. If we see, then it is okay, only there is 2 times 1 and it is going in sequence, but after this it is 5. Then also if we see, so this we find 5 as an odd number, only 2 is only an even number, so it can be ignored by if condition. But after this we have 8. After this we have 8. Now After this we have 30 and so on till nth term. Now for this we have to put some logic. Now if we see, we don't have to take any user input in this program, so it is very easy. Just we have to see, if we find here sum of these two, then it is 1. Sum of these two is 1, and so it is 1 here. Sum of these two, 1 plus 1 is 2, so here it is 2. Sum of these two, 2 plus 1, 3, then it is 3 here. 3, 2, 5, 5, 3, 8, 8, 5, 13, and so on. So, this sum is equal to this sum is equal to this sum is equal to this. Anywhere if we find here is equal to this sum is equal to this. Hope you understood this. So for this we have to write int a is equal to 0, b is equal to 1. A is 0 and b is 1 we have declared here, and we have to print SOP ln a plus b. 0, 1 we have printed before only. So these two 0 and 1 are printed. Now we have to write for these after this second one, from second one. So for this we have to run the for loop. So we have to find here till 10th term. So for int I is equal to 1, and 2 we have found here. A is 0 and b is 1. 2 terms are here, and we have to find 10 terms. So left terms are 10 minus 2 is 8 terms. So we will write here I is less than equal to 8 and I plus plus. So we have run here for loop, and now we will print here that we will take one variable int c. C is equal to, now C will be equal to A plus B, means C is equal to A plus B, means A plus B. A is 1 and B is 2. So C is equal to A plus B. And now we'll print C. SOPLN plus C. We have printed this C. It will go so on, but the value of A and B will not change, as there is no condition over here for A and B. So for that we have to write inside the for loop A is equal to B and B is equal to C. Now we have to close the braces, and this is the program output of this. So today we have done 8 programs, and in next class I will come with numbers and pattern programming. In next class I will come with this too. So we will complete this in next class. So this was the class for today, and now doing this too will come to an end of this loop. And so let's see what we can do in next class. So thank you for now. Thank you. Have a good day.